Under the shade of a thorny old tree, heartbroken Dilfigar sat with torn garments, shedding tears of blood. He was the true and passionate lover of the goddess of beauty, Queen Dilfareb, not among those pretenders who drape themselves in perfumes and silks, parading as lovers, but one of those simple, sincere devotees who wandered through deserts and mountains, bruising their heads against stones, wailing and lamenting in madness for love. One day, Dilfareb said to him, "If you are truly my lover, then go and bring me the most precious thing in the world. Only then will I accept you as my servant. But beware, if you fail and dare to return empty-handed, I shall have you hanged." The poor lover had no chance to express his feelings, his longing, or even to glimpse her beauty. The queen's guards shoved him out of her court, and for 3 days he sat beneath the thorny tree in despair. The most precious thing in the world? Impossible. And what could it be? The treasures of Karun? The water of life? The crown of Khusro? The goblet of Jamshid? The peacock throne? The gold of Parvez? No. Surely something exists more valuable than these. But what is it? Where will I find it? With these thoughts tormenting him, he wandered hungry and bare, through wilderness and cities for years, his feet pierced with thorns, his body reduced to bones. Yet the most precious thing in the world eluded him. One day, lost in thought, he stumbled upon a great gathering. In the center sat judges and clerics, and nearby stood a gallows. Soldiers dragged forth a man in chains, the notorious thief Kala Chor. As he was about to be hanged, he cried, "For God's sake, grant me but a moment to fulfill my last wish." The crowd fell silent, and his request was granted. In that crowd, a young innocent boy was happily riding a stick as though it were a horse, his face glowing with the joy only childhood knows. Kala Chor lifted the boy into his arms, and memories of his own innocent childhood overcame him. For the first time, a tear fell from his hardened eyes. Dilfigar rushed forward and caught that single tear. His heart said, "Indeed, this is the most precious thing in the world." With hope renewed, he carried the tear back to Dilfareb and presented it, telling the whole story. The queen listened and said, "Dilfigar, you have brought me a priceless thing indeed. I praise your courage and wisdom, but this is not the most precious thing in the world. Go again and seek it." She spared his life, but had him cast out once more. Years passed. One evening by a river bank, Dilfigar witnessed a sati, a devoted wife, immolating herself upon her husband's funeral pyre. The flames embraced her, and she turned into ashes, leaving behind a small mound of dust. Dilfigar gathered this sacred ash into his cloak. "This is it," he thought, "the most precious thing in the world, proof of true love and sacrifice." He brought it to Dilfareb and told the story. The queen pressed the ash to her eyes and said, "Truly, this is precious beyond measure, but there is still something greater. Go again." She revealed her beauty to him for a fleeting moment, like a flash of lightning, and then vanished, leaving him heartbroken yet determined. Broken and weary, Dilfigar wandered the earth again until he found himself on a battlefield. Countless soldiers lay dead, vultures and beasts feasting upon them. Amidst the carnage, he found a dying Rajput warrior, blood gushing from his chest, yet still clutching his sword. Dilfigar tried to bind his wound, but the warrior pushed him away and said, "Why stop the blood? Better to die free than live enslaved. I am the son of my mother, the son of India. Let my blood flow, for this is the price of love for one's motherland." His voice faltered, his limbs grew weak, but before he died, he cried, "Victory to Mother India." With that, the last drop of his blood flowed from his chest. Dilfigar seized that final drop. His heart whispered, "Yes, this is the most precious thing in the world." He returned once more to Dilfareb's court. This time, as he placed the drop of blood upon her palm and told the tale, the golden curtain was drawn aside. The queen rose from her jeweled throne, came forward, and embraced him. Musicians played, courtiers showered him with honors, and Dilfareb declared, "O my brave lover, Dilfigar, my prayers are answered. Today you are victorious. From now on, you are my master, and I am but your humble servant. She brought forth a jeweled casket, inside of which lay a golden tablet. Upon it, written in letters of light, were these words: "The last drop of blood shed in defense of one's homeland is the most precious thing in the world."